What is it like to walk into a luxury boutique and not buy anything? I know it can be uncomfortable to walk into a luxury boutique. I don't even like doing it. Today, I'm going to give you 7 of my rules from a former Louis Vuitton client advisor of how to browse a luxury store without feeling judged and without making a fool of yourself. So let's get into it. Rule number 1, timing is everything. As a former client advisor, I was always so confused why people would come to the mall on Saturday afternoon when it was the busiest and they'd actually wait in line for 30 minutes to come in and not do anything. If you're just browsing, if you want to actually come into the store, take a look and be like a curious customer, that is totally fine. But do that on a day that's not busy. Otherwise, you will get ignored, people will not pay attention to you, and then you're going to leave with the feeling like, oh, nobody even said hi to me. Now, I know this sounds intimidating when you walk by a store and it's empty and you feel like, I don't want to walk in there because everyone's going to be looking at me. Well, if you are just curious and you just want to look, that's probably the best time to go when people can actually answer your questions and it's not chaotic, so you can have a little breathing room to look around the store and not feel pressured to buy anything. Now, rule number 2, if you're a first-time customer, it's understandable you might not know the inventory. If you don't know the inventory at all at a place like Louis Vuitton, we're hoping that you at least look on the website to get an idea of what you're looking for and to get an idea of pricing. One time this guy came in and he wanted to spend $500 on a bag, and unfortunately the bag started at $1,000. He just stared at the wall and then asked again and asked again. And I kind of really felt bad for him because here I am thinking somebody told him that he could buy a Louis Vuitton bag for $500 and under, and that somebody is probably going to be disappointed when he comes home without it because there are no bags in that price range. Number 3, oh, the pretend buyer. Okay, yeah, we get when people are curious and want to ask questions. Actually, that's expected for people to be curious. After all, Louis Vuitton is always a bustling store. So is Chanel, so is Hermes, sometimes Dior. Anyways, that was my curiosity about the brand before I started working there. So if you want to come in, ask questions, it is fine. You can be totally upfront and say, I'm not going to buy anything today, but I have a few questions. Okay, let's address your few questions, and that way you don't leave the anticipation of like, is this person going to buy something or are they wasting my time? Now, rule number 4, do not inflate yourself with importance. So what does this mean? Some people come in all hoity-toity. I am gonna spend $1,000 here. They better give me good service. And it's with this air of importance and attitude. Now, this is where people always get me wrong, and they're gonna write in before they finish watching the video and say, I don't need to kiss anyone's butt. You guys are just sales clerks. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. You don't have to kiss anyone's butt. So people who say that actually are the ones who feel like the salespeople have to kiss their butt just because they walked into Louis Vuitton. Now, that is not the case. You guys, it's just like Disneyland. You gotta wait in line if you want to get on the ride. So you have to wait in line for a salesperson's time because you have money, or you think you have more money than the next person, or you think you're a better customer, or this and that. Actually does not matter. So yes, people come in every day, hoity-toity, like I am in a hurry, I need to be served first, and actually ignoring everybody else in the store as if they have a front of the line pass. Now, rule number 5, now this kind of covers a range, is like you literally just have to tell people, I'm just browsing right now, and it's okay. It doesn't have to come across like, I'm just looking, don't talk to me. Like, you can literally be nice about it and say, oh, I'm just looking. I'm not going to buy right now. Is that okay? You don't need to ask permission even. You can just say, I'm just looking. It doesn't have to be standoffish in I'm just looking. God, I can't believe they're following me. First of all, it's a store with very expensive products. Think about like going to a museum and there's a Mona Lisa on the wall and I just want to look at it. I just want to touch it with my whole palm and then lick it a few times, but I'm just looking. Why can't you just leave me alone? So these items are like super expensive. We don't want people touching them excessively because somebody else is going to come in and want to buy it. So even though you're not purchasing it at the moment, and oh yeah, by the way, we have to watch out for theft, potential theft. Even if you're just looking, there probably is a question you need to ask. Now on that note too, there's the people who come in and flat out say, I'm not gonna buy here, I'm gonna buy on my trip to Paris, but I wanna look around. Is that okay? And like generally it is, but within reason, because I've had those customers that come in and they want to know the price of every single thing and then want to know which stores it's available in and which colors it's available in. And that is actually just a lot of work and it's going too far for someone who is not interested in making that purchase. Furthermore, we do not know the inventory abroad. We don't know when that person's going or if it's even going to be there. And I have said that like, okay, you're looking for a limited edition piece. It might be there today, but it might not be there tomorrow. So me digging for the info is not gonna do a whole lot of good. And like I said, salespeople are on a time and sales quota. So it's kind of like, alrighty, ask your 3 questions and you gotta move on. Be considerate of the salespeople's time because again, they are not your servants. And there is the internet for prices and colors. Okay, and on that note of the prices and the colors, do not be a know-it-all. Some people, they walk in and they're like, do you have this wallet in red? No, we do not have it in red. Okay, then just order it for me. Just order it for me. Items are only orderable if it exists, and if it is in stock. So say there's a monogram black wallet and a monogram pink, just a very common thing. We can order a black one, say the store is out of it that day. We can order it if we look into the inventory and it's available to order. But if it's not available to order, it's not available to order from any store, period. So people like to be know-it-all on that. Well, yes, you can. Well, I did it at this store, blah, blah, blah. As if the salesperson does not know how to do their job. And the second thing, like I said, they just assume, well, you can order it. Oh, well then I want to order one in black with a zipper. No, it doesn't work that way. The little man who sews the stuff back there is on a break for a few months. So rule number 7, I think this is a word, stop pussyfooting. Like stop making excuses for why you don't want to buy the thing. The example I have for this is, and actually it happened quite a bit. Like say somebody is looking at a piece of luggage and they're not cheap, $3,500. I remember this customer was just looking like, I don't like the zipper on this. Is there anything you can do? Like he thought it was gonna bring the price down. I'm like, nope, that's how it comes. Oh, well, I don't like the wheels. Okay, that's fine. And they'll have all these like complaints. Nobody is holding a gun to your head, making you buy it. Or other things that they would do is like, oh, I would buy it, and it's usually after you tell them the price. Like, okay, you're looking at this bag, it's $3,500. Oh, I would totally buy it, but you know, I would like it better if it had a red ostrich lining and had like some feathers on it. You're like, oh, okay, well, actually we do have the special edition one with the red ostrich lining. Oh, well, yeah, not today. I would like it, but I would really like it if it had a zipper here and like a bright pink strap. Oh, okay, well, should I call you when it comes in? Oh, no, that's okay. I'll just come back. I'll just come back. Like we've heard the dumbest excuses of like, I would totally like it, but it's just missing a buckle right here. I want some Velcro on it. And it's like, you know what? I don't want to hear the song and dance. You can just say, okay, thank you. No, thank you. Or whatever. Thanks for showing me. Not today. But yeah, it always becomes this like crazy song and dance. So thank you to the viewer who actually turned in this question on my comments. And I thought it was actually like, okay, let me address this because I know it can be uncomfortable to walk into a luxury boutique. I don't even like doing it. But my point is like, be yourself, have honest intentions, let the sales associate know what you're looking for. Don't make stuff up just to make it look like you're rich or important or that you're gonna buy anything. Like, it's okay to just walk in and say, oh, do you have a pochette accessoire? Which I probably don't. But anyways, you know, they can just say, oh, well, that's a limited edition item. Is there something else I can show you? And you can say yes or you can say no. But also, like, look around your surroundings. Oh, is it terribly busy? Am I asking like for too much? I guess, you know, some people don't know if they're asking too much or not. But yeah, this is why you do internet research. I know some people are against that, but you're spending a lot of money, so do a little research. It's like going on vacation. You're gonna spend some money. Don't you wanna see what hotel you're gonna stay at? And then if you're just there to look and to browse, that's fine. Just do it on a day where it's not chaotic. Trust me, this is supposed to be fun. It's shopping, it's fun. You're supposed to have a fun experience, and the more yourself that you show up as, it's gonna be fine. And your sales people will appreciate that because we've seen all the BS, okay? We've seen all the BS and the acts and the tantrums and the excuses. So it's whatever. So let me know in the comments what kind of silly things you have said or done to get out of buying something that you really didn't want. Well, anyways, I'm to the end of my video and I want to add that I am putting together a platform to buy, sell, and trade bags. I know my audience has been eager to sell their bags or to buy vintage bags. I'm putting together a waitlist. It's at the handbag.exchange, the handbag.exchange, to join my email list, and I will let you know as soon as I get this thing going. So let me know in the comments what your luxury retail experience has been, and also let me know what else you'd like me to answer. Thanks so much for joining, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.